Welcome to the website management portion of the Online Learning Center. In this video, we'll be learning about the Calendar Manager Part 1. Let's get started. In this tutorial, I will cover navigating the Calendar Manager, configuring and adding appointments and reservations. We're currently on the admin homepage. From the navigation bar at the top, select Customer Manager, and from the drop-down menu, select Calendar Manager. We are now on the Calendar Manager page. The calendars are used by calendar widgets to display events and important dates. You can use the calendar in the top left corner to navigate to any date. Across the top of the calendar, you will see the following tabs. Day. This shows one day at a time, broken down into time slots. Week. This shows 1 week at a time, broken down in time slots. Month. This shows 1 month at a time. Event list. This shows a list of the upcoming, past, or all events. You can use the filter to narrow down your search. You can also edit, delete, or create additional events. Appointment list. This shows a list of upcoming, past, or all appointments. You can use the filter to narrow down your search. You can also edit, create, or export your appointments. Appointments can be canceled by editing them. Reservation list. This shows a list of upcoming, past, or all reservations. You can use the filter to narrow down your search. You can also edit, create, or export your reservations. Reservations can be canceled by editing. Resource adjustment list. This shows a list of all the upcoming, past, or all adjustments. You can use the filter to narrow down your search. You can also edit, delete, or create new resource adjustments. On the left-hand side, you will find a blue box with the following options: Schedule appointment, make reservation, create event, manage resource adjustments, manage resource attribute, manage employee resources, manage facility and equipment resources, manage appointment types, manage reservation types, and default available hours. It's important to note the difference and the similarities between appointments and reservation. An appointment is usually for a person, while a reservation tends to refer to a particular space like a room or a table. Both have to be configured. Both require resource attributes. However, appointments will use employee resources, while reservations will use facility and equipment resources. Both can be used by forms. To add an appointment, you must first create a resource attribute, which is the type of employee this appointment will be with, such as a dentist or doctor. In this tutorial, I will use a doctor's office as an example, so my resource attributes will be doctor and nurse practitioner. Click Manage Resource Attribute, click New Resource Attribute, enter a resource attribute name, then click Save. Repeat this process until you have all the resource attributes added. I have already added nurse practitioner. Now click Manage Employee Resource. Click New Contact and fill out the information for the employee, then click Save. At the bottom of the New Contact window, click the Edit button. Click the available resource attribute you want for this employee, then click Add. Click Save. Click the Available Hours tab, then click Edit. Choose the available days and hours per day that this employee will be available. You can also add break times if needed. To add a break time, click on Add Break and enter the break time. You can add additional breaks if needed or remove breaks. Once you are done, click Save. Now that we have created the resource attribute and managed the employee resource, we must create the appointment type. Some examples of appointment types for a medical office might be a new patient, follow-up, or an urgent visit. To create an appointment type, click Manage Appointment Types, click New Appointment Type, enter an appointment type name, choose an appointment type duration, click the required employment resource attributes you want for this appointment type, then click Add. Click Save. Repeat this process until you have added all the needed appointment types. In this tutorial, I have added 3: new patient, follow-up, and urgent visit. Now that you have configured your resource attribute, employee resource, and appointment type, you can add the appointment from the widget to your site. I will demonstrate this at the end of the tutorial. If you want to add the appointment as an admin user, click Schedule Appointment, enter the appointment type description from the drop-down menu, enter the date, select the time of the appointment from the drop-down menu, and add a comment if needed. Select the employee resource from the drop-down menu, and finally, you must select if it's an existing contact or you must create a new contact. Click Finish when you're done, and the new appointment will be added to the appointment calendar. To add a reservation, You must first create a resource attribute, which is the type of service this reservation will be for. In this tutorial, I will use a restaurant as my example, and my attributes will be section 1, 2, and 3. Click Manage Resource Attribute, click New Resource Attribute, enter a resource attribute name. For this example, I'll use section 1, then click Save. Repeat this process until you have all the resource attributes needed. Now we must create a facility and equipment resource for the service available for the reservations. Choose Manage Facility Equipment Resource, click New Facility and Equipment Resource, enter a resource name, enter a max capacity, enter a minimum capacity, then click Save. At the bottom of the Manage Facility and Equipment Resource window, click the Edit button, click the available resource attribute you want for this facility, and then click Add. Click the Available Hours tab, click Edit, choose the available days and hours per day that this particular space will be available. You can add break times if needed. To add a break time, click on Add Break, enter the break time. You can add additional breaks if needed or remove breaks. Once you're done, click Save. Now that we have created the resource attribute and managed the facility and equipment resource, we must create the reservation type. Some examples of reservation types for a restaurant might be a birthday reservation, an anniversary reservation, or just a standard reservation. To create a reservation type, click Manage Reservation Types, click New Reservation Type, enter the reservation type name. For this tutorial, I'll use Standard Reservation. Choose a reservation type duration, click the required employee resource attribute you want for this reservation type, then click Add. Click Save once you're finished. Now that you have configured a resource attribute, the facility and equipment resource, and the reservation type, you can add the reservation from the widget to your site. I will demonstrate this at the end of the tutorial. If you want to add the reservation as an admin user, click Make Reservation, enter the reservation type description from the drop-down menu, enter the size of the party, enter the date, select the time of the reservation from the drop-down menu, and add a comment if needed. Select the employee resource from the drop-down menu, and finally, you must select if it's an existing contact or you must create a new contact. Click Finish when you are done, and the new reservation will be added to the reservation calendar. Now I will show you how to add a reservation or appointment form to your page. From the navigation bar at the top, select Website, and from the drop-down menu, select Page List. From the page list, select the web page you want to add the form to. To add a form, click Add to Page, click Next Widget, click the Form folder, click Forms Library folder, and select from Reservation or Appointment. Name the widget, then click OK. The Edit Form window will open. Click Save. Now save and publish to make your website go live. Your customers will now be able to use the appointment or reservation form. Please check out the Calendar Manager Part 2 tutorial to learn about making resource adjustments, adding events to your calendar, setting your default available hours, and how to create additional calendars. Thank you for watching, and remember, our customer care agents are always here to help you 24/7. So if you get stuck, please do not hesitate to reach out to us anytime for assistance.